What up everyone, welcome back to another video, a series you guys used to miss and love so much, Battle of the Expensive Teams. I don't think I need to explain anything about it. It's basically expensive team versus expensive team. Now, the opponents I do play aren't up to the usual Battle of Expensive Teams, like for example a full legend versus a full legend versus a full inform or full team of the year. So it's still early on, so you'll have to give it some time. But the two teams I do play against are really good. Shout out to Ali for playing me in the first game. He's a subscriber. Second one was a random person. Sometimes I do find people in an online single match and I'm like, hey, let me use this for Battle of Expensive Teams. So there are two teams, as you saw, it just changed there. First game I played with the other team. This is the second team I play against in the second match, so just a heads up there. So I think it's also a nice variety to Battle of Expensive Teams when they're two different teams, but it won't happen all the time. So if you guys want to play me on Battle of Expensive Teams, follow me on Twitter. Description down in the description is my Twitter. Click on that manually because I don't know, I said manually because there's a lot of scammers pretending to be me, so don't search for me on Twitter, just do it like that, it's easier. Also, you can write in the comment section in case you don't have Twitter and tell me what team you have, and then we can add from there on. I'll add you on Xbox. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work for PS4, but for now it's Xbox One. So yeah, the first team I come up against, really nice with a Messi and a Sterling there. Legend Del Piero, doesn't matter if you have a legend. Now if you can't afford these expensive teams, I do have an exception. Let's say you have 200k and you can make a full informed team with 200k, go for it. Even if they're cheap, like I said, if they're 200k altogether, still looks expensive, so it also gives you a chance to actually enter it. I will, however, be bringing back Battle of Cheap and Sweaty, which gives you guys a chance to also take part in playing me, and you have to make the dirtiest, sweatiest teams on earth, and I think it adds so much more to the series where people can actually try and make these teams as well, so we'll have to bring that back soon. I don't know why that's not a goal. I don't see what I did wrong there. I mean, it seemed like Sterling pushed him off the ball. I don't get it, but Sterling's weak. But also at the end of every episode, there's a player of the match, and there'll be two together in one picture instead of doing it like I used to, one at the end of each game I play. And I think player of the match brings a nice variety to the actual series as well. Look at this. That's such a calm finish from Deco. One of my favorite players. If you go back to the start of the video, you can see my record with him. It did go down a bit because of the FUT champions, but still, I think that's a really good record for a cam. Moving into the second game is someone I met online, two legends. Between them, they're like a mil plus. I think Clivert's 800k, I'm not too sure. But that's definitely a mil between them. But different striker this time, Del Piero, linking up with Solskjaer. I do love Del Piero because he adds a lot of pace as well, dribbling, finishing. His shots outside the box are amazing. I think in cam he'd be better, but I have Deco there, so I had to play him alongside Solskjaer. But I do love Solskjaer. You guys have heard me say it many times. I just think he's fantastic. Should have done better there, Solskjaer, with his weak foot, but yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan of his. So this episode isn't the longest. This episode I didn't even talk about much during the game because I wanted to explain. It's the first episode of this FIFA for Battle of Expensive Teams, so it will take, I just wanted to explain to everyone who's new. And there is a record at the end of every Battle of Expensive Teams which carries on since FIFA 14, and you'll be shocked at it. It's something like 106 games played, and I've won 87 or something, so I think that's an amazing record. I always do well on this series. I just barely lose, and I've played a few YouTubers like Anison Gibb as well. I think I'm not too sure if I played Bateson on this series. I'm not too sure, but I will try to get YouTubers involved this year if they are willing to play me. And yeah, my record is good. If you think you can beat me, try and get an expensive team. If you have like 200-300k, you can make a full informed team. If not, you want to beat me in Battle of Cheap and Sweaty, just give it time, and yeah, I will bring that out soon. Also, another hidden gems will be coming out soon. Here's the player of the matches, and then the record to follow as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Mention down below in the comment section if you actually love this series. Have a wonderful day. Peace. Now, here we go in the center mid. Verratti is so important in this squad builder. He is easily in the top 3. He's got tremendous long shots.